Hi you guys, I'm coming to you with another plant care video. I have a lot of plants you guys, so I do this kind of care little by little. And this is my golden pothos that I trained up a spike into like almost a Christmas tree shape. It's doing pretty well. I was going to try to water it, but I noticed that nothing's wrong with it. And so I'm just looking for dead leaves, but I'm just going to leave it alone you guys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Natasha. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So you guys, Saturday is the day that I usually do plant care. So I'm just going to go around and see what needs to be done. I was bored a couple of days ago, and so I watered a lot of my plants. And so I'm probably not going to be touching that many plants, but there are a few plants that I want to take care of. This is on my kitchen table, you guys. I have a tiered tray that I put a couple of small tiny plants. This begonia came from Trader Joe's. I went to buy some necessities and they had this, and I was so happy because I thought I wouldn't be able to buy any new plants since we're just trying to stay home right now. But I found that one, and I also found this golem, and I can't remember, is this equivaria? I can't, if you know the name of this little star looking plant, let me know in the comments down below. I got that one from Home Depot, you guys, and the plant next to it, I think people call that one a coin plant or a jade plant. I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes right next to it, with the little brown stick in it. That also came from Home Depot. So I took them out of the ceramic pots they were sitting in, and I just watered them, and I'm just gonna let them drip out. I usually don't do a whole lot of water, but I wanted to just flush out anything that might be in the soil from them being in Home Depot. And I love this little stick. I'm not even gonna throw it away. It looks like a little tulip. But I love that with my jade plant. I used to have a jade plant, a big one, that didn't do well. I think it was infested by something, so I'm hoping this one will do better. But I plan to water these very little, but as I work and sit at the table, I love to look at plants, okay? Now this was a gift. It's an older golem plant that a friend of mine planted from me from cuttings that she did herself, and I've had it for a while now, and it's been doing really, really well. So I'm really excited about that. It seems to be a really slow grower. There's our trip to Disney. I'm not trying not to think about the fact that we had to cancel our trip this year because of you know what. Um, but anyway, I'm watering this this little plant I've had for a couple of years now. I don't know if you can see the dried leaves toward the bottom. I've had this plant for 2 years or maybe even a little bit longer, and I notice that every once in a while those leaves along the bottom dry out, and it's still going strong, you guys. I think succulent lovers might call this plant a little bit leggy, but I really don't care. It reminds me of a little miniature palm tree, and as long as it has 3 green leaves on it, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I love it. And I love the string of pearls that were growing on the bottom of it. I tried to grow a pot of string of pearls, but even though I bought it from a reputable nursery, I think they had overwatered it, and the roots were already in bad shape by the time I got it, and I lost those string of pearls. So I'm really happy to even have this little bit of string of pearls hanging on for more than 2 years, you guys. So I just give this one a little bit of water. Now this is a string of bananas or fish hooks. Same situation with the string of pearls. I bought it from Lowe's, and it was kind of rotting out also, but I managed to propagate a few that were still alive, and it transformed into this, you guys. Now I have a couple of plants really high up. This is my green leaf philodendron. I usually climb up on a chair and pour some water into these, but for today's purposes, since I'm looking into spring, I took them down and I put them in my kitchen sink. And I really fish around to see if there are any dead leaves to pull off, anything going on with the soil. And this leaf was looking amazing, you guys. Maybe I pulled off 2 leaves. It was really, really awesome. The only thing that I notice is that the soil is kind of low in this plant. And so I plan to run to the garage. I ran to the garage and filled up a cup of water from my big bag of Miracle Grow that you guys saw me use in the last plant video to repot my philodendron micans. And so I just took a cup full of that and I added it to this plant because I think what ended up happening is that, as you water your plant, sometimes a little bit of soil can come out through the bottom. Or even if you overfilled your pot, some soil can come out through the top. And so, I'm just refilling this so that it's not so low on soil. And that particular mix has plant food in it or fertilizer. So I think it'll do good for the plant. And I'm also rinsing off the rinsing the dust off the leaves. And I'm really happy with this one. And so I'll climb back up and put it back where it belongs when I'm done. And so I think my last plant that I'm showing you guys in this video is my philodendron micans that is about to come up. That's it right there. This one is looking kind of drab and the leaves are kind of droopy and lifeless looking. That's because it really needed to be watered. I noticed that with philodendrons and pothos, they can give you those signals. It's probably better to water them before it gets to that point, but busy life. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plant care is really relaxing to me right now. And since I noticed that I've been getting a lot of views on my plant videos, I thought I would share today. You guys be blessed.